So Resident Evil 9 got its first wave of leaks and rumors, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about this stuff. But of course, I want to discuss it with you all here in the comments, so we're making a video about it. The last few days we've been covering a wide variety of games, some of which many of you guys are probably interested in too, from Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat to Final Fantasy 16. Feel free to check those out if you guys have not yet, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite titles, so we can raise this percentage from 12 to 100 one day. Now with that being said, let's get into the video. There is quite a lot of information to consume here, and as always, take it with a grain of salt, and be warned of spoilers if you want to avoid any of that stuff when it comes to the story and what might be included in Resident Evil 9. The information comes from Rhino on Twitter. They cover a wide variety of gaming updates and reports on leaks and rumors, whether small or large. The Resident Evil 9 rumors start off by saying that the title of the game will be Apocalypse, which I can't lie, the concept logo does look pretty cool, using the Roman numerals of the game in the title, just like Resident Evil 7 and Village before it. Allegedly, this will be the last new Resident Evil game, a non-remake, that will feature Chris Redfield. And in this game, it will not end with his death, as he is alive 16 years later on to look after Rose. Disappointingly though, it will not be a co-op game, it will be single player. And even more disappointingly, Jill Valentine does appear, but she is playing a role similar to what Ada Wong did in Resident Evil 4. Appearing in short moments, but doing other stuff behind the scenes on her own, which means we most likely will be getting a story portion DLC later on for Jill, which I honestly hate if this is true, that is. I was hoping they could find a way to put Jill front and center, but it seems that she will be a side character this time around and maybe playable later on. At least this means since Chris is allegedly gone after Resident Evil 9, Jill can return front and center for Resident Evils 10 and so on. That is if they even go that far with the series. Who knows what they're doing. The story follows Chris as he heads towards the BSAA in Europe, continuing right after Resident Evil Village. The game has been in development apparently for 2 years now and will be recycling assets of Village and Resident Evil 4 to streamline the process. I mean, this isn't really anything new that most companies do. It's smart to help speed up the process by reusing old assets, just fine-tuning them and making them look a little bit better. And apparently there were reports saying that the game was in development for 6 to 7 years according to Aesthetic Gamer, which most likely means the storyline was planned since then, which is plausible since Resident Evil 7 came out in 2017. All of this could have been discussed since way back then, as when they're developing stories, they usually lay out the entire timeline ahead of them and pick and choose which elements will be featured in various games. Chris posting memes will be coming back because for a brief moment, Claire Redfield apparently appears, most likely relaying a message or checking in with Chris on what's going on. I do wonder if we'll be getting any references to the movie Death Island, which is featuring all the main Resident Evil protagonists for the first time. That's coming out in about 2 months. Death Island takes place in about 2015, 6 years before this game takes place. And speaking of that movie, Leon and Ada Wong will not be making an appearance in Resident Evil 9. To be honest, it seems that Capcom will wait until a Resident Evil 10 or a future series, which is a huge milestone in terms of numbers to reach, but also a great option to somehow include all the fan favorite characters, but in a much better fashion than Resident Evil 6 did. No Rebecca Chambers or Barry, and spoiler alert again, the end of the game includes a sacrifice of a loved one. I doubt it's gonna be Jill or Claire. Maybe Claire, who knows, since they do mention that she has a brief appearance. Or it could just be somebody new that we're introduced to, but obviously, more than anything else, it's Twitter, this could just be bait. But if you guys have any ideas, please comment below, and let's get a discussion going. Now when it comes down to the enemies that are going to be appearing in this game, mythological creatures are slated to come into the fold. Not necessarily supernatural-wise, but more along the terms of biological creations that are designed to look like that. Wendigo-like creatures with an explanation behind them, and zombies are apparently going to be returning partially. I mean, since we are controlling Chris, this man has seen and done it all at this point, more than likely they have to include some new crazy stuff to at least have a fear element to make things a little bit more difficult for him, while also scaring the crap out of the players. It sounds like Chris is gonna have to get himself some Shout out to GFuel for hooking me up with the Resident Evil 4 energy flavor. This is actually some exclusive first look type of stuff right now because the flavor doesn't drop until July and pre-orders are sold out like crazy. Everybody's been absolutely hyped for that one, myself included. So thank you again for giving me early access to this. You can use my code BltzZ at GFuel.com or the link below in the description and comments for 30% off of many things on the website. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never had persimmon before, but I am absolutely mad that I've never had persimmon before. I didn't even know what the hell that was or that it even existed. But goddamn, that is pretty damn good. And if caffeine and energy drinks are not your thing, don't worry, guys. They have hydration flavors with 0 caffeine and 0 sugar as well. So you can drink them at any time of the day and enjoy it with dinner like I do myself. Again, code BLTZ at GFuel.com, 30% off. Enjoy, guys. And there will be another castle appearing, which is no surprise. You know, Capcom and Resident Evil games seem to be loving their castles right about now. And now, finally, what everybody in this video has been waiting for. When can we expect to hear about and officially see this game? Well, allegedly, they're looking to fully reveal it this year around the late October to November timescale. More than likely to capitalize on the seasonal hype, and also to boost sales and interest in DLC for Resident Evil 4 Remake. Maybe. I hope not. I hope the DLC drops much sooner than that, please. Do not make us wait that long, Capcom. My God. All in all, I am a bit disappointed if this stuff is true. No hate on Chris, I think he's cool, but Jill should have gotten some shine, a little bit more shine on this one if the rumors are to be true. She still might be available via DLC, but that's like annoying at this point, really. Resident Evil games' main appeal were that they would release games and you'd be able to play multiple perspectives with a different character. So seeing as how the last 2 titles, looking at Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 9, it's kind of disappointing to see if this stuff is left for fans to wait till DLC. I hate it. I love the boulder punching guy, but he's been in so many games now, guys. Come on, man. Comment below and let's get a discussion going. What do you guys think about Resident Evil 9's latest rumors? Are you excited for it? Are you disappointed? I want to hear what you guys think. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Resident Evil videos are on the way and you do not want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.